So my son Will was asking a few questions about A2 cattle breeding and can you breed A2 cows off A1 cows. So we had a little quick genetics lesson with some terrible drawings drawn by Daddy on a piece of paper, but I just thought I'd share it here. It may or may not be of any interest. So for a cow to produce A2 milk, it has to have 2 copies of the gene A2, so they have to be A2 A2. So if you've got an A2 A2 cow and you cross it with an A2 A2 bull, and you can see he's got particularly big horns and a ring in his nose, this bull. But if you cross A2 A2 with A2 A2, you will get an A2 A2 calf. That's great. If you've got an A1 A1 cow and an A1 A1 bull, you will get an A1 A1 calf. Nice and easy so far. However, if you've got an A1, let's go to this one first. If you've got an A1 A1 cow here, and you cross it with an A2 A2 bull, you will get an A1 A2 calf because they take one gene from each parent. Okie dokie. If you have an A1 A2 cow and you cross it with an A2 A2 bull, you will get 50% of the calves as A1 A2 and 50% of the calves as A2 A2. Brilliant. This one we've already done. This is where it gets really complicated. If you've got an A1 A2 cow and you cross it with an A1 A2 bull, and this one's got very big horns, he looks like a goat. But if you do this, a quarter of your calves will be A1 A1, 2 quarters, so a half of your calves will be A1 A2, and a quarter of your calves, statistically as an average, will be A2 A2, which is brilliant. They're the ones you want. And then when you get to the stage where all your milking cows are A2 A2, then all you need to do is make sure, so these are your cows, you make sure your bulls you're using are A2 A2, and then all your calves will be A2 A2, just like ours are. And that's a little bit about the breeding of the A2 genetics. And just to follow it up, the A2 gene is the original milk protein gene. As far as I'm aware, pretty much all mammals produce A2 milk protein. It is the original one. There's just a subset of cattle in the genetic base, or a large portion of cattle nowadays, which actually produce the A1 milk. It's a genetic variant that came about many years ago and wasn't known about till the early 2000s, 2007 I believe, in New Zealand it was first discovered. Anyway, little update. I'm not sure if there's any interest. Bye for now.